Hi guys, how's it going? I will welcome you all back to another flight here on the channel. Today we're taking the Toliss A321 up in the skies for the first time today on the channel. I'm using the brand new update that just came out today, or version 1.1, that includes many bug fixes and a few additions to make this plane even more realistic. Here we are in Toronto. I'm going to be taking this plane all the way to Montreal. It's a short flight here. I would assume almost an hour and a half. So it should be good. I'm on VATSIM. So I think we have a bit of ATC here, but not too much. I mean, I think we have departure in Toronto, and I think that's about it. So, I mean, at least we get ATC coming out. Looks like there's a ERJ or something over there taxiing. That's kind of cool. My taxi lines for some reason are super blurry, but that's fine. Let's hop in the cockpit here, cold and dark, fully ready to go. Okay, so let's turn our external power on. Let's get our ADRs to nav mode. It's a little quiet. Hold on, I just need to turn my own volume up here. I'm not too sure how that's coming out for you. Anyways, we can turn those seatbelt signs and no smoking signs on. We will arm the emergency exit lights. ADR's alt nav, that's fine. That's all good. Okay. Let's get our nav light on. So that's good. Just doing a quick scan here and think that's about it. Let's hop on and turn on all these display brightnesses all the way up. Let's turn the MCDU up. These ones too. Oh, don't want to zoom in there. And there we go. We can also turn our first officer side all the way to bright, using the smaller dove for the MFD here. Smaller knob. Okay. We can continue with the FMC here. Let's go to the init page. We'll go to, let's go CYYZ to C Yankee, and then uniform Lima. Enter that there. Flight number. Our flight number today is going to be, let's see here, Air Canada 1416, so we can enter that. Kai Peters, welcome to the stream. Anthony Saders, welcome to the stream. Come from Toronto. Nice. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. The cost index, I'm showing a cost index of 5. That's a little low. That's fine, though. Cruise flight level, I'm going to be flying at flight level 270 for today. And we can get our temp here at top of climb. I'm showing minus 34 average temperature, so we can enter that. There. And we'll click the Align IRS button, so that aligns the IRS. Go to the wind page. We won't request the wind. I think that's fine. We'll get that in the ATIS here. Okay, that's fine. Let's just check our data page, just make sure that our aircraft status is looking good. AirX cycle 2011. Second database is 1802. I'm not too sure how to update the second database, but that's fine. Let's go to the flight plan. CYYZ, we'll click on this, and we'll click on departure. Now we'll select the runway. Let's see here. It's runway 33 right, so we'll use this to navigate on this page here, and we can try to find 33 right, which is right there. Enter that. We'll enter the SID. The SID is the Deck D4 departure. Deck D4, there it is right there. Then the transition is going to be the MIGLO transition, which is going to be right there. Okay, we'll go to empty flight plan and then insert empty. After Miglo, we're right into the arrival, so we'll go to CYUL. We'll click on that, and we'll go to the arrival. The approach I'm going to be doing is the ILS runway 28, so we can find runway 28 here. Maybe it's an RNAV approach, I'm not too sure. I would prefer an ILS, but that's 06. I guess I'm stuck with the RNAV. We may be able to change that later. The star is the HABS 4 arrival, which is right there. And the transition, there's no VIA because it's super close to the departure. So we'll go empty flight plan and then insert empty. So that's there. There's this disco here, so we'll go clear and then click on the disco and insert empty. Just look out for any other discos here. There's another one here. We'll delete the manual. So we'll delete that, insert empty, and then we can clear the disco. That's good. Let's just go over it. HABS 4, Decky 4. Oh, there's another disco there, so we'll go clear, delete the manual, and then clear again, and we'll delete the disco. Insert empty, and that should be good. Okay, that's good. Let's go to the performance page. Let's get our V speeds here. We'll load up the plane with passengers first. So we'll go to the Toliss ICS menu. Not gonna lie, your channel is very highly underrated. Trust me, I've seen many different streamers for X-Plane 11. Everything explained throughout the stream is highly understandable, even for 3-year-olds. Okay, well, thank you very much. That's much appreciated. I'm using the CFM engines here, sharklets, and we have the SATCOM antenna all attached to the body. The CFM, I just much prefer the looks of it. It just looks a little bigger and a little more. There's more substance to it than those little IAE engines. So let's go to the loading performance page, and we'll go to SimToolkit Pro here. Our passengers here, let's see. I'm showing 212 passengers, so that'll go above our limits, but that we haven't just loaded the cargo, so that's fine. 212, and we'll get that right on the dot there. Forward cargo weight, so our total cargo weight is 0.3, so I'm just going to split that up. We'll go 1,500 here, and then 1,500 on this side just to even it out. Our passenger distribution, we'll just make sure it's aligned with the center of gravity chart here, and we'll click apply these load settings. Oh, we forgot to the fuel. So the block fuel that I'm showing is going to be 13798, and that's in pounds. 137, and quick refuel defuel. So that's set. Departure only slope, we'll leave it. The flap config, I'm gonna be doing flaps 2. Yes, flaps 2, active flight plan, and that's gonna be active. Use toga thrust, I won't be doing that. We'll do a flex takeoff today. V speeds, I'm showing 160, 160, 163, so we can enter that into the FMS. 160, 160, 163, so 160. V1, rotate is 160 again. And V2 is 163. Those are very close together, and they seem a little high. I think we're quite loaded up, so that I think that is okay. Our flap setting. Oh, I guess we need to go back to the menu here. I think there's some other info that we need. Let's try to make this smaller. I'm just going to put this on my other screen. Okay. Our flaps, we'll be doing flaps 2. and we'll click the brackets, the THS. I'm not too sure what that is, but that's also showing 2. 0.2 actually. So 0.2, DNO 0.2. Yeah, that's the same. Our flex takeoff temp is 31. Transition altitude 18,000. That's good. That's fine. Next phase. Auto climb ACT. I'm not too sure what that is, but it's managed. Cost index is 5, and that's fine. Cruise, we'll worry about that later. Let's go back to our flight plan, and we'll put our map on the plan mode. I guess we should probably go back to the init page. I don't think the IRS has got aligned here. Or they still have some ways to go. We'll just go back to the plugins, Toliss, ICS screen. Oh, I have that popped out on another window here. So let's go to and it's not letting me do that. So, oh, maybe it did align. Okay. Let's zoom in here and we'll just step this plan. Okay, let's go to the flight plan, and we can just step that using the arrow keys just to confirm it's all looking good, and we'll pick up our clearance too. Am I on the plan mode? I do have to go to the plan mode. Sorry, guys. So, departure, make a right turn here, and mid-glow top, and there's the arrival. That's all looking good. Perfect. Let's go to QNH, and the local QNH is going to be let's see here. Thursday 19. And we'll set it on this side too. Altitude. Initial climb. Let's pull up the charts here. Let's go to charts. Oh, no. Oh. There's the deck D for departure, and we'll check our maximum altitude. Ah, Jetson charts are so much different. There's the altitude, so it's 5,000, so we can set 5,000 on our on here. We can also set the initial heading for the departure. So we are doing Actually, let's get our clearance here first. Oh, and it looks like there's no clearance delivery anymore, or no approach. So it looks like we don't have any ATC. That's not great. So no ATC, not a big problem. That's fine. Let's get the APU started up. So we'll wait for that. So let's go to the APU page here. Wait for the flap open sign to show. That means we can let it start. There's the flap open, and we'll click start. Fuel pumps will come on. Auto brake will set to max. So the APU is all starting up there. We'll arm the speed brakes. And doors closed. We'll assume everybody is boarded up. Let's go to ground handling, control widget, and we'll just click hide all. So those guys are gone. The gate should go away automatically. Climb 3019, that's good. Flight directors are on. Go back to arc mode. And we'll zoom in here. Okay. That is looking good. So it looks like the APU is now available. So the APU bleed will turn on. And we will disconnect from the external power. So now we're on. I don't know why those batteries turned off. Don't think I'm doing that correctly. Packs are already on. So everything, I think, is fine. Parking brake set. TCAS is standby. APU bleed is on. Seatbelt, yep, no smoking sign. Let's turn the APU page off. Doors are all closed, and we'll get the better pushback set up. That's fine. Enter.
Plan acknowledged. Call me to the menu when you are ready. Ground cockpit. Tow is driving up.
So the tow's driving up. That's good. Let's start the clock so I don't forget. Oh, we should set our runway heading.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Tow's connecting.
So connected and bypass inserted. Release parking brake.
let's release the parking brake. Let's just go over the... And let's disengage the parking brake. Engine mode selector. We'll move to start. Let's go to the engine page. And we'll engage this starter. The packs are off. And there goes the N2.
Operation complete. Set. Parking brake.
Parking brake is set. Let's make sure.
Stand by.
Just confirming that there's no ACC, which there's not. Okay. So that has started up. That should probably go back to the off position.
Tow is connected and bypass has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
So there the second one goes. N2's rising. That should get 20%. Fuel should be allowed into the engine. Automatically, of course. We're in an Airbus. When my turn-off lights and tax lights are coming on, there comes our engine power. So that's fully connected. We can turn our packs back on. Let's turn the APU bleed off and the APU gen off, and we'll turn the APU master switch to off. So the APU is now off. I guess we can turn our electric hydraulic pumps on now. And we'll move the mode selector back to the normal position. Speed brakes are on. We'll set flaps 2. Those are set. We got pushed back a little off center here, but that's okay. I'm not too sure if I should be using flaps 1 or flaps 2 for takeoff. That's definitely something I should probably research. FPS is only 27. Okay, I mean, that's not great, but okay. parking brake. Let's just get our bearings here. Three right. Okay, somewhat know where to go now. Okay, parking. We'll do the takeoff config check here, and auto brake signs to max. Cabin spoilers armed. Flaps takeoff. Takeoff config normal. Good. Disengaged, and let's get going. So we'll take Alpha Tango, and then we'll make a left onto Bravo, and take Bravo all the way down to Delta. They have really improved the sounds in this new update, so I'm quite looking forward to the takeoff. This is Bravo. And we'll make our way all the way down to Delta. Looks like they're center, so we'll contact him.
right, squawk 0530.
Okay, Roger. We're clear to the Miami Airport via the business departure station 500 route. Squawking 0530 and any transfer runway 23 we can operate.
Transit 57, Roger.
Okay, thanks. We'll expect runway 23 and we are ready to start.
Transit 57, read that is correct. Runway 23, altimeter 3019, taxi by Alpha Juliet, Alpha Hotel, runway 23.
Thank you. We'll taxi via Alpha Juliet, Alpha, runway 23, transit 57.
Good evening, Toronto Centre. This is Air Canada 416 with you, short of runway 33 right at Delta.
Air Canada 416, Toronto Centre. I think you got the squawk code assigned to you. Did you have your IPAR clearance issued already?
We didn't get the clearance yet, Air Canada 416.
Air Canada 416, Roger. In that case, you are cleared to the Montreal Airport by the Deputy for departure, Megalo transition, flight plan route, departing runway 24 right, squawk code today will be 2261.
Cleared to Toronto via the DECT for departure, Megalo transition, flight plan route. We'll expect runway 24 right and then squawking 2061 for Air Canada 416. And also, can we take 33 right instead?
Air Canada 416, the squawk code was 2261, 2261.
2261 in the box for Air Canada 416.
Air Canada 416, that is correct. Did you say you wanted 33 right for departure?
That would be great, thanks. Air Canada 416.
Air Canada 416, I think I have you part of runway 24 right. Altimeter 3019, straight ahead on Delta. Cross runway 33 right, full short runway 24 right. I can give you some time to reprogram your frequency if you need to.
Roger, taxi cross runway 33 right at Delta, then make a left onto Echo to runway 24 right, Air Canada 416.
Air Canada 416, my apologies, I totally butchered that, so looking in the wrong direction. Taxi via Delta, and turn left onto Echo and left onto Charlie, runway 24 right, cross runway 33 right.
Taxi via Delta, then left onto Echo, and then Charlie to runway 24 right, and then clear to cross runway 23 right. I'm taking 24 right. Oh, this guy's... what? No, it's
Good evening, 442 here at Waterloo, IFR 2.
I'm just going to stop here and reprogram the FMC.
Air Canada 442, Toronto Center, standby.
Toronto Centre, Spirit 960 with you at flight level 350.
Spirit 960, Toronto Center, we'll report. Spirit 960, Toronto Center, can you verify your altimeter setting for me?
Okay. And that's all reset, so that's good.
Yep, I was still on the Minneapolis altimeter. That's my fault. Change it back.
Spirit 960, Roger, altimeter setting is 299.
299, Spirit 929. And Toronto, Transat 57, short runway 23, fully ready.
Transat 57, wind at 2905, clear for takeoff runway 23.
Clear for takeoff runway 23, Transat 57.
There we go. Commander X, welcome to the stream.
You're clear to the Ottawa airport by the Waterloo 3 departure.
When are you gonna do the space shuttle? I don't know.
Code is 0527.
Clear to Ottawa, Waterloo 3 departure, and then flight path depart 26. And squawk code again for us, please.
Air Canada 442, squawk is 0527.
Squawk 0527.
Air Canada 442, we got good correct. Push the target to the best and advise the copy.
Okay, versions that are taxi 442.
And Air Canada 442, you can give me the current weather and weather.
Yeah, that is great. Thanks.
Air Canada 442, my apologies. Did you say you have the weather, or you'd like me to get it for you?
We have the METAR, so we won't need you to read it, but thanks for the offer, 442.
Air Canada 442.
And Toronto, Transat 57, heading through 1,700 for 5,000.
Transat 57, have identified 5,000.
Flight level 230, Air Transit.
I think we may have to redo the performance page. Yeah.
Transat 57, have you turned left or
Left to Montreal, course, Transat 57.
Air Canada 416, short of runway 24 right, and could we just have a sec to get the FMS all set up?
Air Canada 416, roger, hold short, runway 24 right, when ready.
Holding short runway 24 right, and we'll let you know. Air Canada 416.
There's 60 turnover.
Let's get the landing lights on. Turn the econ flow off. Auto brake max. Yep. Cabin check. Okay, let's get going. Air Canada 416 ready for departure runway 24 right.
Air Canada 416, wind 200 takeoff runway 24 right.
Clear for takeoff runway 24 right, Air Canada 416.
Toronto Center, Maple 7648. I holding short of runway 23, but Toronto, I guess I go ahead and get my clearance.
Maple 7658 Toronto Center. Yeah, you need to follow flight plan first, sir, and you need to call Maple sooner. That's the third time I've tried to contact me.
Alright, roger that. I seen or heard the tone that you were trying to get me. Alright, let me go ahead and recall.
Maple 7658, roger. We follow flight plan full charter.
Roger.
Okay, let's get going.
And Maple 7658, reback, hold short instructions.
Let's go
Roger, hold on.
flex temp.
Right, thank you.
Toga. Forward pressure. Let's reduce back to flex. 80 knots, release the forward pressure. Geez, bumpy runway here. That's odd. There's V1, and that's rotate. Follow the flight directors. Gears coming up. And we'll engage autopilot. Just on heading mode. Air Canada 416 climbing through 1,700 for 5,000. Climb 7,000, Air Canada 416. Flaps 1. And we'll reduce it back to climb thrust.
Alright, that's the tip departure with the DEPA transition, runway 230526, squawk, Maple 7658.
Maple 7658, reback is correct. Are you ready for departure of the time?
Yeah, we're ready to go. Hold the short. Maple 7658.
You're kind of 416, left direct Saber on course, flying flight level 270.
Direct Saber on course, climb flight level 240, Air Canada 416.
Air Canada 416, flight level 270.
270, Air Canada 416. Commander X, what's up? You keep retracting your messages. I don't know what's the deal, but I would encourage you not to keep on doing that. And let's go back onto climb mode. Let's clean up the cockpit here. We're basically at 10,000. We should probably turn off our landing lights. But we can get our taxi light to come off here. When our turn off lights will come off.
Clear for takeoff, turn 1, 2, 3.
Clear for takeoff, 1, 2, 3. Maple 7658.
Yeah, Maple 7658, Toronto, Toronto, 2997.
2997, running Maple 7658.
Wow, FPS is amazing in the sky, not great. A space shuttle or helicopter flight? The space shuttle, I have no clue what to do with that. But helicopter, maybe. That actually would be kind of cool. Maybe it's a possibility. I'm not saying that I will do it, but it's a possibility, yeah, for sure. Let's retract our landing lights. Unarm the speed brakes. Seatbelts, we'll turn those off. Okay, yeah. That should be fine. A little bit of an increase in speed here as we pass 10,000. You don't have enough ramp to run X-Plane.
UPS 220, Toronto Center, welcome aboard.
There's downtown Toronto as we pass it. The boats and everything. Very nice. And the echo with the ATC, that is because I'm it's on a speaker. So that's mostly the reason. There we go. Let's set standard on the altimeter.
Toronto Central, good evening. It's Encore 3346 Bravo 20. We have India. We're looking for a front Boston, please.
Encore 3346, Toronto Center, number 1.
That's the terrain radar. I probably should have turned that on. Yeah, we can turn down the actual brightness of the terrain radar in the background. That's kind of cool. And there we go.
American
Technically, I think the first officer would have the train rotor on.
3.345, April 75.
Maple 7658, identify, climb 7000, proceed direct saver on course.
Up 7,000, direct saver on course, Maple 7658.
And Maple 7658, just for next time, the signature on our runway heading on departure.
Okay, roger that. Maple 7658.
Canada 442, winds are 2804, not clear for takeoff, runway 26.
With RAM for X-Plane, I would say I would probably recommend at least like I have 16, and I think that's definitely plenty. You don't need any more. RAM is super inexpensive, so if you're running a laptop or you actually have a PC, you can easily get some new RAM. I think RAM is going for around, it's super cheap. If you just go on Newegg and search up RAM, it's, yeah, 16 gigabyte kit is so inexpensive. I mean, compared to what it used to be. That's transition altitude there.
Encore 3346 at Bravo 20, carry push.
Encore 3346, I have a event for you, but really copy.
Yeah, go ahead for Encore 3346, thank you.
Encore 3346, after to fix Navan in your flight plan, if you're going to Navan, as you saw them in TVAD and APA. TVAD is Tango, Echo, Victor, Alpha, Delta, and Alpha Hotel, Papa, Alpha Hotel, Delta, and
Okay, we'll get that. Okay, well, we fly the seat, then I think we made a mistake here for Encore 3346.
Encore 3346, just want to make sure you can fly because you didn't have the transition in your flight plan.
Yeah, that's correct. Flight plan, then we go Melbourne, then Needham, Kevin, and Appa for Encore 3346.
Encore 3346, right, in that case we have no problem. You're cleared to the Boston Airport by the TVAD 2 departure, Appa transition. Flight plan route, departure number 24, right, squawk 0507.
Let's see if there's any ATC coming into Montreal.
Thank you much, and Encore 3346 clear to Boston via Kevin.
Oh, it looks like we have center, so that's nice. Perfect.
We'll depart of 24 right, and on this clock it's 07 for Encore 3346.
Encore 3346, reroute is correct. Starting your discretion, advise ready for taxi. Information Kilo, current Toronto, and 5 seconds.
Okay, we check that. Thank you much, and Kilo, and we'll call you for taxi for Encore 3346. Thank you.
Toronto Center, Air 442, heading 190, back to 190.
Oh, wow.
Air Canada 442, unit Toronto Center, identified. Turn left direct, tail of on course, or turn left direct. Air Canada 442, my focus. Turn left direct, 6 on course, climb level 270.
No problem. Left direct 6 on course and up to 270, Air 442.
They've implemented the IV tab quite well. I think they could have made it more look like a tablet, but that's okay. Wow, really not too many viewers in this stream. That's not good.
Up to 230, Maple 7658. Jet 9203.
Reference 9203, Toronto Center, go ahead.
Request LaGuardia, Western 3832, Jet 9203.
Good evening, Toronto Center. Kansas 257 with you at flight level, well, passing 310.
Kansas 257, Toronto Center, welcome aboard. Expect runway 24 right for your arrival, information kilos turn.
Can you repeat, Kansas 257? 24 right?
Kansas 257, Roger. Expect runway 24 right, Toronto information is kilo.
Alright, 24 right, 4 kilo.
And Kansas 257, when ready, descent 12,000, Toronto altimeter 3021.
Right away, 2000.
Almost at top of climb here. That's nice.
Leopard 9203, you're cleared to the LaGuardia Airport by the Kansas 2 departure, bumper transition, flight plan route, departing runway 24 right, squawk 0524.
Cleared to LaGuardia, Western 3830, take off runway 24 right. Climb via Kansas 2 and the transition, squawk 0524, Webjet 9203.
UPS 220, you can contact Montreal Center on 128.772.
How was that for UPS 220?
UPS 220, contact Montreal Center on 128.772.
12877, thanks for the ATC, UPS 220.
Weapons 9203, reback is correct. Push starting your discretion. Advise ready for taxi. Information kilo is current.
Advise for taxi, Jet 9203.
Air Canada 9204, Toronto Center, don't have a flight plan on you, sir.
Good evening, Toronto Center, Canada 694 with you, descending from flight level 370.
Air Canada 694, Toronto Center, welcome aboard. Expect runway 24 right, Toronto, information is kilo.
Can we go for runway 23, Canada 694?
Air Canada 694, Roger, expect outlet runway 23.
That's 23, yes, Canada 694, thank you.
Toronto Center, J-West 3013, AT's Juliet, at gauge Charlie 26, and identifier 522 Juliet.
Juliet, Whiskey Sierra 3013, Toronto Center, reback is correct. Push and start your discretion. Advise ready for taxi.
We'll call it ready for taxi, J-West 3013.
There's our top climb. Very close to the Simtuka Pro predictions.
34.9,
34.9, X-ray Alpha 76, 50.
Air Canada 204, Roger, standby one. Air Canada 4, 1 ready, you can design 1 to 12,000 for altimeter 3021.
Canada 257, descending to 12,000. Is it for Rock to 12,000?
Canada 257, again.
257, 12,000 for Rock 2 or another way?
Canada 257, the restriction of rocket is between 1,000 and 5,000.
Let's see if there's an ATIS.
Okay, Rock 2 set to speed 240, 12,000.
So, that arrow looks like it's top of descent.
Air Canada 9204, Charger. Canada 9304. Air Canada 9204, can you accept and fly a split? Just want to double check you don't have any flight plan.
You prefer flight?
Air Canada 9204, can you accept and fly a split? The standard insurance departure.
Approach ILS runway 24 left.
Air Canada 9204, Air Canada 9204, you're cleared to LaGuardia Airport by a flight plan route. Climb 5,000 to park runway heading. Squawk code for you there will be 0557.
Right. After 5,000, heading to
9204, departure runway 24 right, squawk code 0557. Air 9204, go to direct, push and start at your discretion, advise ready for taxi, information kilo turn.
I'm Toronto, call 3346, kilo on board, taxi.
Concourse 3346, runway 24 right, altimeter 3021, taxiway Alpha Juliet, Bravo, Charlie, Culture, runway
Okay.
24 right.
Thank you very much, Alpha Juliet, Bravo, Charlie, and we will shut 24 right, I've got 3346.
Sean Center, evening, citation Charlie, Foxtrot, Mike Alpha, Oscar, Whiskey, North, northern side, this is Toronto, requesting airport departure, 30 Montreal, Kilo.
Foxtrot, Mike Alpha, Oscar, you're clear to the Montreal airport via the Dead Key 4 departure, Miglos transition, flight plan route, departing runway 23, squawk 0515.
Foxtrot, Mike Alpha, Oscar, is cleared via the Dead Key 4 departure, flight plan route, expecting runway 23, squawking 0515.
And Mike Alpha, Oscar, just to clarify, the Dead Key 4 departure and Miglos transition.
Roger that, Dead Key 4, Miglo transition, Mike Alpha, Oscar.
Mike Alpha Oscar, expected crew
It's,
right.
we'll enter,
Advise ready for taxi information, kilo turn.
I'm gonna enter the frequency for Montreal. 128775.
Air Canada 416, contact Montreal Center on 128.77. See ya.
Over to Montreal Center, 128.77, Air Canada 416, adios.
Z257, what's the altimeter at Toronto?
What the hell? Why did it just say adios? Oh god.
257, Toronto, Canada 3021.
Thank you very much. What's the next point for after?
Oh god. Good evening, Montreal Center. This is Air Canada 416 with you at flight level 270.
Air Canada 416, good evening. Altimeter at Montreal 2210, expect runway 24 left.
2210, and we'll expect runway 24 left for Air Canada 416. Oh god, what was I doing? That's okay. The clouds... What the... They're not bad.
Air Canada 416, altimeter at Montreal 2210, info whiskey. When ready, descend 8000.
Altimeter 2310 and one ready to send 8000 Air Canada 416. So I don't know why the top of descent marker isn't showing. So I wonder why it wasn't showing my top descent. I mean, it's okay. No. So there's our intercept point. We seem to be descending rather slowly, but here comes the green marker there. If you
Traffic, no idea what the charge.
so now we're on the vertical path.
Wall 789, good evening. Contact the Montreal Terminal 13285. 13285, copy that. Region 75, contact Montreal Terminal 13285. 13285. American Soundwave.
Let's bring up the approach plate. Just confirm the frequency. 110.5. 110.5, 236, so that's set correctly. That's good. So we don't need to do anything with that. Let's just confirm our landing altitude. Airport elevation is 118, so it's basically, that's fine. We should probably turn our seatbelt sign on. Should have done that a while ago. Oh, the Pro Pete, that should have gone to auto. It's rather quiet. Let's turn down our cockpit sound. So we just set the altimeter to 3010. RV's supposed to be passed at 15,000, so just confirm that. 18,000, coming up to 15. Yep, that should be fine. Our profile, just on it, 3016. I've set 3010. I'll keep it at that. Now, I don't understand why I leave it on climb for most of the way. I don't know. I guess that's how you're supposed to do it. I'm going to go ahead and set the auto brake. We'll use medium. I'll turn on the landing systems too. All that really for the most part does is turn on the profile for the landing so you can just see where the ILS is taking you. So I was just looking at this website. Start of climb with an upward rising arrow. Level off is a level arrow. Top percent is a downward facing lower. Intercept point is a squiggly line. Speed change is like a... That's interesting. I haven't noticed... I guess there's this circle speed change. I guess that's what that would mean. Okay. I thought there was something that showed you... there's even more. Oh, those are the altitude constraints, the circles.
416, contact Montreal Terminal 13285.
13285 for Air Canada 1416. Thanks for the ATC. Bye. Good evening, Montreal approach. This is Air Canada 416 descending 13,000 with information whiskey.
Air Canada 416 approach, bonsoir, expect the ILS 24 left in Montreal, the altimeter 3010.
We'll expect the ILS 24 left, altimeter 3010 for Air Canada 416. Okay.
American 75 descend 4,000.
4000, American 75.
Oh no, sorry, disregard. Doral 789, descend to 6,000.
6000, doors Atlantic traffic.
There's 10,000 we can turn our landing lights on.
American 75, you're still a little high. Would you like to set vectors to the altitude?
About 6000 also.
Leo Perrin, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining.
American 75.
Facecam one day. I actually did a stream with a facecam once,
I'll call you back.
but I don't really feel like doing that. Once maybe a green.
75, turn right heading 150, descend to 3,000.
It looks a little odd when it shows my background. I used a program that removes the background, but it wasn't working too well, and it used a lot of FPS, so I was thinking a green screen, but I'm not really there yet, so eventually I'll do it again.
American 75, continue right turn heading 210 to join cleared ILS 24 left.
Say the area again.
American 75, heading 210 to join.
210.
Doral 789, descend 4,000.
Descend 4,000 around 79, yeah.
Canada 416, descend to 6,000.
6,000 Air Canada 416. I'm a spotter at Mirabel Airport. Maybe we'll see my home airport. That'd be cool. So, and we just want to go back onto the descent mode. I'm going to use a bit of speed brakes just to control the speed since we got to get back onto the profile.
Doral 789, turn left heading 360.
Left 360, around 75.
I'm going to retract the speed brakes. Since we're back into the profile now. Vertical speed mode. I'm just going to keep the heading because there's a, I deleted the self vector there, so I want him to vector me around. I accidentally did that, but, so now we just leveled off at 6,000. I'm just using heading mode. But I
Doral
think
789, turn left heading 270.
Left heading 270, around 79.
butter the landing, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. I wonder if he's gonna descend again. Huh. Approach checklist, we'll complete that.
416, descend to 4,000.
Descend 4,000, Air Canada 416.
Hurricane 75, call it tower 9.
Fasten seatbelts on, radios are set, speed is established, we're at 210 knots, a little high. Landing lights are checked and on, taxi lights are armed.
210 to join cleared island 4.
Oh, sorry, ground spoilers, we will arm those.
240 to join on.
Auto brake is set, flaps, 1, but we're not really there yet. And we would continue with that later. Just leveling off at 4,000 there.
Air Canada 416, to right heading 150, descend to 3,000.
Right, 150, descend 3,000, Air Canada 416. Let's introduce flaps 1 here.
Doral 789, contact tower now, 99, bonsoir.
Can you repeat the tower now for the run?
Doral 789, contact tower now, 119.9. Air Canada 416, turn right heading 210 to join, clear ILS 240.
210 to join, cleared ILS, runway 14 left, Air Canada 416. So now we're engaging onto the localizer here.
Tower Doral 789 can build inside with the height to the approach.
Doral 789, tower, bonsoir. Continue the approach, I'll call you back.
Bit of an overcast day.
Winds are 28013, gusting 19, clear to land, 24 left.
You guys go on for Doral 789.
Let's then arm the approach. And we'll engage autopilot 2.
416, call the tower now, 99, bonsoir.
Over to tower 99, Air Canada 416. Have a good one.
Doral 789, say again.
Doral 789.
Air Canada 416, call the tower now, 99, bonsoir.
Good evening, Montreal Tower. This is Air Canada 416, fully established ILS 24 left.
Air Canada 416, tower, bonsoir. Number 2 behind the MD-83 over the number. The winds are 28013, gusting 19, clear to land, 24 left.
Clear to land runway 24 left, Air Canada 416. So now we're coming onto the glide slope here.
Doral 789, climb back up to 4,000, runway heading, and call the departures on 120
Miami 4000 to contact departure for Doral 789.
Okay, fully established. Landing clutch checklist. Let's go. Definitely geared down. Bit of an overspeed there. That's fine. Speed checks. Gear down. 3 green. Autopilot as required. Go around altitude is set. Auto thrust is set. Landing number speed. We've checked that. Landing speed is checked. After touchdown. Yeah. Well, that's later. Okay. Let's go. Flaps full. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Hopefully, it's butter. My FPS is only 20. That's nasty. I'm gonna keep the auto throttle on for this one.
Approach around 789, we back from this approach, but continue to vector to the runway for the Doral 789.
Doral 789, departures identified.
Autopilot's coming off.
Radar vectors ILS 24 left, turn left heading 150 descend to 4,000.
And we're fully manual. Leo Perrin,
150,
thank you.
4000,
And please, Sanders. Let's do this. Apparently the auto landing in this aircraft is quite good, so Maybe I'll try that out next flight. Stay on the flight directors, approaching runway 24 left. Minimums, we forgot to set that, but those will probably come in around now. And continue, we'll say. I did forget to set that, sorry guys. Love the Airbus, it kind of trims for you on the approach. Just a little high here. Okay.
789, turn left heading 060.
060 to 75.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Great landing, reversers engaged. Exit at the end, and we'll head over to apron on 122.7 Air Canada 416. Thanks.
That's 122.07.
122.07 Air Canada 416. One to two. Flaps will come up. Good evening, Montreal ground, Air Canada 416 with you, exit 06 right at the end.
Good 416 airplane, south ramp 48.
Sorry, say again for Air Canada 416.
Air Canada 416, taxi straight ahead, south ramp, gate 48.
Straight ahead and then to the south ramp, and we'll try to find gate 48, Air Canada 416. Okay, we'll get the landing lights off. Taxi light will come on. Turn off lights will stay on. AP will start. I don't have the charts for the gate numbers. He said 48. We'll try to find that. That was a pretty good landing, I would say. I'm not complaining. This plane seems...
Nord France
c'est Montréal. Montréal à un départ, route du plan de vol, la piste 24 gauche, direction 24 gauche, affiché 1037.
Montréal 1, 2, 4 gauche, 1037, nord sens.
Et donc, 111, relecture correcte, fréquence de départ 1, 2, 4, 6, 5, et vous êtes où sur l'aéroport?
1, 2, 4, 6, 5, attendez, je me suis pas viré de bord depuis que je me suis connecté. C'est pas très long. On a le fessier dans la bâtisse exécrante, nord sens.
Donc, 111, Roger, c'est ça le 9 parce que pas circulé.
Le seul prêt à circuler.
Oh, we just missed 48. I wasn't paying attention. We'll take 49. That should work. Let's just try to get as aligned as we can. We'll put it there. The auto gate should come in. Let's set our parking brake. Thank you, Anthony Saders. Much appreciated. We'll start the APU. We can get our yeah. We'll start the APU. The gate should connect. I'm just gonna wait till the APU fully starts because we'll connect to that and then we'll shut these shut the engines down. My sounds are a little low. That's okay. Just wait for that to become available anytime now. And looks like it's available. So we'll turn on the APU gen and we'll turn on the APU bleed. Now we will cut off this one. I think we can cut off both. So there those go. Connected to APU power now. We can turn our fuel pumps off. Those are all off. I'm going to move on to the shutdown checklist. Parking brake set, thrust levers are 2 idle. Ground contact accelerators, ground operations as required. Jets connecting. Electric power established. Engine master 1 and 2 are off. Parking brake, yeah, I guess. Nav lights we'll turn off all our lights. Flight directors and landing system will turn off. Turn on the brake fan. I guess those got a little hot. Cargo door is opening. The jet is connected. Let's go to plugins and let's go to ground handling. We'll connect these. Let's connect the 2 cats here and we'll connect the GPU. So get those guys to drive up here. Fuel pumps are all off. Beacon is off. ECAM status depressed. I don't know what that is. Panel lights, we'll turn all those off. Actually, I won't bother with that. Let's get the ADRs off. Avionics, how would I turn those off? I don't know. No smoking, APU as required, batteries as required. So shutdown is all good. Let's watch this replay. Disconnected from the network, okay. Wait for that to move. Okay, there we go. So I went all the way to the end because the he told me to, so that's why. There comes the gear. The scenery hasn't loaded in, but it's coming in now, so let's let that load. Okay. It's not really loading, that's fine. And there we go. That was a great flight overall. It's only my second time flying this aircraft. Oh, there comes the scenery. Only the second time flying this aircraft, so I would say it went pretty well. It was super fun, of course, like all streams. Anyways, they changed the F1 sound, so it sounds absolutely gorgeous, even better than the BSS sound pack. So I love it. This was a new addition to my fleet, and definitely a purchase. Worth it, completely worth it. I don't have a window view set, I just realized. And there we go. Touchdown. And gently, very gently, put the nose down. Absolutely beautiful. Speed brakes came out, those reversers came out, and it was a long exit, so that was perfectly fine. We can do a few other views here. There's Montreal. No, that's not Montreal. There's Montreal. That looks onto the city. Absolutely beautiful. Let's do one from the runway here. My FPS is struggling. Touchdown. Perfectly on center line, which is always nice. Look at those reversers come out on those CFM engines. I'm not using the IAE. I much prefer the looks of the CFM. Anyways, absolutely stunning, guys. We can, if I can find the controller view, which I think is it. And there we watch it as it passes by. Nice. Okay. I mean, that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always. I mean, we didn't have as many people watching, but 5 people right now, which is always nice to have on the landing. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next stream. It's a long weekend for me, so I have tons of time to get some videos out to you guys. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you in the next one.